Hey guys, good morning. Today is Sunday. We have a Christmas party for Joey's family. His dad's side of the family does Christmas like way before Christmas, which is really convenient, obviously, because it doesn't interfere with the rest of the holiday parties. Yesterday was so nice. I just stayed at home almost the whole entire day. It was amazing. I wish I could do that again today. I just want like an at-home spa, like self-care kind of day, but unfortunately, that's not happening. So I wanted to do like a little bit of like a get ready with me because I struggle. Let me tell you why. I am very much like I do my makeup and I am like glam. I want to dress like edgy and like trendy because when I get ready, I have fun. I have fun getting ready. I have fun doing my makeup and I just want to like go all out all the time. When it's a family event like this, can't really like do that. I mean, like I could, but I don't want to look crazy. So I figured I would show you guys kind of how I get ready and what I do so that I still feel like pretty and kind of glam, but not like glam. Wanted to start with skincare today because that's like the most important thing. And I'm dying because I'm on like my second coffee. I just love coffee. So I'm gonna wash my face real fast. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be using my Vanity Planet spin brush. I am obsessed with this. If you have never tried this, like definitely do it. I had a Clarisonic for years, but I don't love it. Like I know it's probably more high tech and all that, but I love that this actually spins because I just feel like it's doing more. When I use this regularly, my skin is just obviously so much more exfoliated and smooth and clean. So I'm going to use that this morning with my Belif Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser. It's my favorite. Gotta get the water warming. So what I actually like to do is just get my face wet with my hands. And then I get them a little more wet with the cleanser. I don't like getting the spin brush wet and then putting the cleanser on the spin brush because I just feel like it gets too foamy. There's like face wash in my nose, so I don't actually get the spin brush wet anymore. What you can see is happening is like the suds are going away. So what I will do is I'll just do like a little of water just to kind of like get it going again. All right, now I've rinsed that off and I'm just going to take my Miroblading Seaweed Cleansing Lotion. I'm running so low on this. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I love when I'm like running low on stuff because I'm like, oh, I get to try something new. All right, lately for the morning, I've been using this Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. I had originally purchased this for nighttime use, but my eyes are really, really dry. So I need like hella moisture around my eyes. I've been just switching this to the daytime and using something even thicker at night. I have my little, you see right here, my little mini fridge. I love keeping serums, my jade roller. Maybe we'll use that today. It's Sunday. We're feeling fancy. I got this Kypris Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum in my BoxyCharm. And I have I've been enjoying it. It's not like crazy thick or, I mean, it's like really hydrating. It feels really great. It's like this really, oh, I just like rubbed it and you can't see, but it's like a really like milky consistency. But I find that it soaks in fast enough that I can use it during the day. So we are gonna start jade rolling. Oh, it's so cold, guys. Seriously, if you have any room in your house, on your dresser, like on a desk, on a freaking bookshelf, wherever, oh, keep a little mini fridge. It just feels so good to have everything be so cold on your face, especially in the morning. Next, I have been using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. How bougie, right? And look, it comes with this little gold spatula. And it's like the prettiest purple color. It smells so good. Just the texture of it, you literally like feel like you're rich putting it on your skin. Like it's just so silky and luxurious feeling. I mean, it's just, oh. Before I started filming, I took a little body shower and then I put on this, I don't even know how you say L'Occitane, this stuff. There you go. Can you see it now? There you go. It's got lotion stuck on it. I did put it on my neck and chest, but you know what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna go back into my fridge. And I have this little Tula, little Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Not only is it like cooling because I keep it in my little fridge, but it like stays making your eyes feel a little cold, which I like. I do this like in the morning before I go to the gym, and it just like, I don't know what is in here, but it stays like cold and tingly, but like in a good way, not like in a burny way, but just in like a, you feel like you're getting woken up kind of way. So the last one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on sunscreen, even though today's like really cloudy and it's like snowing and I'm gonna be inside all day, but I'm just trying to be better about it, like especially just being in the habit. This is the Supergoop Zinc Screen. This is SPF 40. I wanna be good about SPF, but I also wanna be conscious of ingredients, and this one has really nice ingredients. So I've been using this one, and it's so great because it's like tinted. So it's not white. I mean, it's not my skin color. It's lighter than my skin color, but at least it's not like white. I'm seeing the effects of the sun. Even though I'm still young, but I talk about like this spot all the time. If you watch my videos, I was in the shower today before starting filming and I found like 2 new freckles on my stomach, and I was like, that's probably not good. So I'm trying to be better. I know most people, this is like a no-brainer, but it's taken me a while to get on this, but I also wanted to find one that I liked and had good ingredients. So I try to just like take whatever is left and put it down my neck and like put it on the back of my hands, because those areas are exposed even when I'm wearing like sweaters and jeans and boots. There's nothing worse than like old lady hands, you know? I try to take like my skincare, like whatever's left on my hands, and just like put it on the back of my hands too. I've been watching this YouTube channel that my mom watches. It's called Hot and Flashy. She's like 57, I think. I don't watch her like a ton because obviously like I'm 24. I'm not necessarily listening to all the advice of a 57-year-old, but it is really like interesting and cool to watch the way she's changed her skin like at her age. And she always talks about putting her skincare on the back of her hands, and I was like, wow, never thought of that before. I'm trying to stay young forever, you know what I mean? You do want your skincare to like set up for 15 minutes as well. So that's kind of like another reason why I usually go do other stuff. I like to let it soak in because I just put like a crap ton of stuff on my face. If I went in with makeup right now, it would just be like too slick. So I'm gonna do a little like stuff to my hair. Okay, so I just like went super blonde. Today's Sunday, I did it on Friday. My hair's kind of like looks nice still because I just got it done and obviously styled it and all that kind of stuff. I don't really need dry shampoo or anything. I need to brush it. I started getting Monet products. Say what you want. I don't sell it. I'm still testing them out, but like a girl I know sells them, but this girl like does hair, so I kind of like trust her. And so far I've been really loving it. I have this CC cream. This is like only if you're a VIP you can get this. VIP just means you save like 15%. So it's like, obviously I became a VIP, like why would I not? So I'm gonna put that in the ends of my hair and just kind of like work it up a little bit. Obviously just like going blonde, my hair is actually super strong for like how much we bleached the living crap out of it, but I just want to keep it that way and I want to keep it smooth. If anybody else has like wavy or curly hair, I'm sure like my hair used to be really curly, now it's just kind of wavy, but usually when you brush it out, it gets like super frizzy. So I like to put that in my hair just so it stays smooth when I brush it out. And this is why I like love these products, because usually like when I do this stuff, my hair is like poof, but it just like really seems to work. So I'm gonna go eat breakfast and that kind of stuff, and I will be back when my skincare is soaked into my face. All right, I'm back. My apologies that the lighting's not good. My face feels pretty moist still, actually. I like don't need any moisture right now. I usually go in with the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty, but I just don't feel like I need that today. So I'm just gonna go in with like a glow. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury, like the whole name came off. Like really Charlotte, everything's so expensive and you can't even get freaking a sticker that stays on your product. This is the Flawless Filter, Hollywood Flawless Filter for You Star Super Glow, something like that. I'm just gonna kind of put this all over. It makes my skin look glowy and smooth and pretty, so we like that. Okay, so normally I would do my eyes first when I'm doing a little bit more glam, but I'm not doing more glam. So I'm just gonna do my foundation first. I think what I'm gonna do is mix the Fenty foundation with the Lancome Skin Feels Good, because it's really my two favorites. I kind of am using this one like for the coverage and this one for like the color. So I'm just gonna do like 1 pump of each on my little metal palette here. So I've recently just started using this e.l.f. sponge. This is the like total face sponge or whatever, the one that looks like this. It is so good. Ever since I got it, just like the texture of it is just perfect. I don't really love the Real Techniques one. I know, I'm sorry. I just don't really like the texture of it. Like I don't like the squishiness. I don't like the feeling of like the actual sponge. I just feel like this one's so much better. I don't remember how much it is, to be honest with you, but it's e.l.f. so it's cheap. And I've been reaching for it over my beauty blender. Like I use it non-stop. It's been the only thing that I've used for months. You wouldn't know because I haven't filmed in so long. So like I was saying, I have all these like kind of eczema spots on my neck, so I kind of bring my foundation down. Well, one, obviously like it blends the color, but I also like to take care of those spots. Okay, I think we're good with that. Obviously, hello, Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I use the shade Light Beige around my eyes because obviously you can see it's a little bit brighter. I promise next time I'll have better lighting because my lights will be in. Okay. So I'm just gonna blend that out and I really just go over my whole eye with it because obviously we don't have eyeshadow on yet, and I'm just gonna use this like as my eyeshadow base. So I continue to just use this shade to highlight my face. So I'll maybe do like an extra little dot right there. A little bit on the forehead, bring it down the bridge of my nose. And a little loop on the chin. So like I was saying, I have like that dark spot here and some other things like going on my cheeks that I don't like. So I take the shade Natural Beige, which is just a little bit darker, matches my skin tone a little bit more, and then I'll do like kind of spot conceal whatever my foundation didn't get that I want to cover. So obviously this is like pretty full coverage, but you know, it's like, it doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup because it's all just like foundation and concealer. You know, it's not like a lot of color or drama. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm going to feel pretty and I'm going to feel like I did my makeup and glammed up, but nobody else is going to like know how much work I put in. Okay, I'm going to set my eyes with the Charlotte's Magic Powder from Charlotte Tilbury, as always. I think it's just funny because some days it's like, ugh, I don't want to get ready, but I need to look good. And so I want to not try hard, but look like I tried hard. But there's also days, like for me, somebody who loves doing my makeup and loves getting ready and loves just like taking the time. Like I will sit here for hours and just get ready. Now I'm just going to set the rest of my face with the Hourglass Loose Powder. I kind of go in with a lot of this powder because it's just like so soft. It never looks super powdery. And also I had so much like hydration and like dewy everything that I want to really make sure it's set down good so my bronzer and everything blends. So I'm going to kind of like jump around here and do my eyes. When I went to Europe, I made this little like, I bought this off Amazon. It's kind of like a Z palette, but it was a lot cheaper than a Z palette. And it just holds 9 shadows, and I just kind of picked out like these shadows that I can't live without. So this is like everything I would ever need. And I didn't intend on keeping them in this palette when I came back. Like I just intended for this to just like take with me when I traveled, but I just love the shades in here so much. Like it just is so easy for me to grab. I grab this and I know like I love everything in here. So I'm just going to take MAC Blanc type and kind of just set down my lids a little bit more just to make sure there's no creasing and my shadows are going to blend. This is MAC Wedge. I miss the days of single shadows. Like when everybody on YouTube was using single shadows and not palettes. I just find it to be so much better all the way around because you're just not stuck with shades you don't like. And obviously depending on how many you buy, like single shadows can be more expensive, but again, it's like, but you don't have anything you don't like. And when you want to keep following along with the YouTuber and follow the makeup looks that they do, it just, I feel like is better because you're like, oh, like I have some of these shades already, but I just need like that one. So then it's like you only have to spend like the $5 to copy that look. When it's like, when it's a palette, you have to just like buy the whole freaking thing, and it just is a lot, and it's a lot of clutter, and it takes up a lot of room, and it sucks. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit, what is this? This is, I think, Mocha. Yeah, Mocha from Makeup Geek. I'm just gonna take just the tiniest little baby amount just for the outer corner here. For my lid, I'm going to take Makeup Geek Grandstand. This is a foiled shadow, and it's like my favorite eyeshadow of all time. It just is like perfect because it's neutral, and it's just like so pretty and shimmery, but it's just not too dark. It's not too light. Ooh. That's why I use this brush. I literally don't even know. I got it in a set like for my BoxyCharm, but it's kind of like a flat shader brush, but it's just like a slightly more fluffy, and I just really liked that because I feel like it just really kind of blew out my lid shade a little bit in the crease too. I'm just going to take the same brush into MAC Naked Lunch. That doesn't really want to fit in my palette. Come on. Okay. MAC Naked Lunch, which is like the same kind of shade, just a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to kind of take that like in the center. I mean, in the inner corner, and like blend it to the center. Just for a little more like brightness. I'm gonna take like a dab of Mocha and a dab of Fawn just to darken up the crease a little bit because it's not doing it for me right now. Next, I'm just gonna take a liquid liner. This is from Hank and Henry. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I'm just lining the upper lash line, just a straight across line, nothing crazy. That just gives it like a little bit of definition and helps with lash, like blending my lashes. But then I just take a little angled brush and a little bit of black shadow, and I kind of just like smudge out like a little baby wing. We're gonna try to keep this subtle because again, it's like a 1 o'clock lunch with family. We don't need to be looking crazy. So for lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Foaming Wispy Lashes. These are not the demi wispies, these are the regular wispies. I like them because they're more like rounded and not winged. But they are nice for, you know, not wanting to look like so glam, but like, let's be real. Like, I'm going to go there without lashes on? Absolutely not, because that's just who I am as a person. So normally with lashes, I would put on mascara first to not get mascara on the lashes, but I actually really like the way mascara looks on these lashes, so I just kind of do the mascara after, which I think maybe is just like a personal preference, but I think it helps these just look like a little more like spikier and like a little longer, and I think it just is a cool look. I don't know, but I like only do that with, there's like 2 pairs of lashes I put mascara on after, but the rest usually I put it on before. And I'm just weird and I don't know what to tell you guys. So I don't go in with mascara until my lashes are completely 100% dry, because when I go in with mascara, I feel like they can move around, and I obviously don't want that to happen. So I just kind of do some other stuff while I'm waiting. I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit. If you follow me, you know my brows are microbladed, but I just feel like they look best when they are like tinted and waxed, and it's been a couple weeks since I've tinted them, and just because like I get makeup on them and stuff. I just feel like they need that extra color with the tinting, and I don't know. It's been a while, so I need to do that. But until then, we just fill them in just a little bit. Like, I mean, that it's so fast because I just kind of, you know, fill in the lines here. They're already done for me. But I just darken them up a bit. Then I use a clear brow gel every day, so that's nothing new here. I'm just gonna bronze my face with the Fenty bronzer in Island Ting. And I just take a big brush all over. My favorite brush to contour lately has been the Morphe M530. I kind of switch between which ones I like best, but right now this is it. I'm gonna take a little on my jaw so I can pretend like I have like a little bit of a jawline. And I always just take whatever product is on my beauty blender and kind of just clean up a bit. I think I'll put on mascara now. I'm using the Tarte Big Ego. It's so pink. Oh my gosh, it's just making me realize like how neutral everything is, and then it's like, boom! What's nice about it is not too much product comes off on the brush. So I feel like I can use it on my lower lashes and they don't get like gunked up with mascara. Why is it? No, that candle's like bouncing. I got this Ciate London Marbled Light Illuminating Blusher in my BoxyCharm. This is in the shade Dusk, I think? Yes. It has like that marbled in it, so it's not like super pigmented. Just a little bit. It's like not super glowy. Like it doesn't have like glitter or anything in it. Like it doesn't look like it has a highlighter in it, but it just isn't completely matte. So I kind of like that. Next I'm gonna highlight with Becca Opal. I mean, no, this is Becca Moonstone. I destroy it. Just right there. Oh. Wow, maybe I will do my lighting like this more often because this is just like catching the glow, right? Ooh. You can't see anything else I'm doing, but at least my highlight looks good. So then I just take the same highlighter with a smaller brush and I use that to highlight my inner corner. I just love like the tone of this highlighter. So I also got this in my BoxyCharm this month. IBY Beauty. This is a Feather Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude. It's a really dark nude. But see how dark that is? And I really can't even stand to not have my lipsticks like be layered and like dimensional anymore. So I just put that on. It's pretty dark. So what I do next is I take this Sephora, what do they call it? Cream lip stain in the shade 32, which is like a super, super light nude. And then I just kind of put that on in the center. But like, not just like a little bit in the center, like kind of like really blending it out. And then once that kind of sets, I take even more and just like in the very center. Because I just like to have more of like a blended lip. I just think it looks so much better. And I also like I'm over the matte thing. I'm taking this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. I got this at the Makeup by Mario class. This is in Champagne Glam. It just has like a little bit of shimmer to it. And it's not like really plumping. I don't know why they call it like a plumping gloss. Like it doesn't really feel like it at all. But it just has like, it's pretty clear. Like it's kind of nudie, but it's mostly clear. And it just has like the most subtle shimmer. It just makes your lips look nice. So I'm just going to set my face. This is the Morphe spray, Bougie Fan. I usually have this linked down below. I love it so much. If you don't have a fan to do your makeup, you just gotta be that next level bougie because it just is so much more fun. All right, so my hair is actually like in pretty good condition, but I'm just going to, just kind of like touch up some of the curls, and I'm going to get changed and then I'll be back to say goodbye. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I need to leave 1 minute ago, so I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, do all those things, and I'll see you in my next one.